back, brother. This content is for those genuinely interested in men's rights. It covers complex, controversial topics that may not suit a general audience. If you're not part of the men's rights community, this video isn't for you, so feel free to tune out now. I'm Conrad Riker, a writer and advocate for fairness, dignity, and respect for men. This movement isn't about division, but addressing systemic injustices in divorce, family law, and societal expectations. Inspired by hard-working men unfairly stripped of their rights, I write for balance and justice. Together, we can change the narrative. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate this video, as it will help get the word out to those who need it. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy. This is an excerpt from the New Class Order, How England's Social Hierarchy is Evolving, an ebook, available in all good stores. The Black Lives Matter movement, while primarily focused on racial justice, has had a profound impact on class-based activism in England. It has shown how grassroots movements can mobilize across class lines to challenge systemic inequalities. For example, during the protests in 2020, working-class communities in cities like Manchester and Birmingham joined forces with middle-class activists to demand accountability from institutions that perpetuate both racial and economic disparities. This cross-class solidarity has reshaped the landscape of activism, proving that class-based grievances can no longer be ignored in broader social justice movements. Class-based activism has shaped social and political change by pushing policymakers to confront economic inequality more directly. In 2021, the Labour Party, led by Keir Starmer, started to focus its messaging on economic justice, a phrase that appealed to both traditional working-class voters and younger, more progressive groups. This change was influenced by the growing impact of class-based advocacy organizations such as the People's Assembly Against Austerity, which has effectively campaigned for policies like higher minimum wages and better funding for public services. The outcome is a more detailed political discussion that recognizes how class intersects with other aspects of identity. However, class-based activism has also contributed to social and political polarization. The rise of populist movements like Brexit and the resurgence of far-right groups have exploited class divisions, framing economic struggles as a zero-sum game between native workers and immigrants. This has created a toxic environment where class-based grievances are weaponized to fuel xenophobia and nationalism. For instance, the rhetoric around taking back control during the Brexit campaign was heavily coded in class terms, appealing to disenfranchised working-class voters while sidelining the economic realities of globalization. Despite these challenges, there is potential for new forms of class-based advocacy that prioritize community building and conflict resolution. Organizations like the New Economics Foundation are experimenting with cooperative models that empower local communities to take control of their economic futures. In Preston, for example, the Community Wealth Building Initiative has redirected public spending toward local businesses, creating jobs and reducing economic inequality. This approach not only addresses class disparities, but also fosters a sense of collective ownership and resilience. Education and media are important in advancing class-based activism. Schools and universities are adding critical theory and social justice to their programs, giving students the skills to examine and address systemic inequalities. Media platforms such as The Guardian and Novara Media have highlighted the perspectives of working-class activists, sharing stories that might not get attention otherwise. Social media has also made activism more accessible, enabling people to organize and take action without depending on traditional gatekeepers. The widespread impact of movements like MeToo and the Black Lives Matter shows how digital platforms can push for social change. In the end, the future of class-based activism in England will depend on its ability to adapt to new challenges and opportunities. While the movement has made significant strides in recent years, it must continue to evolve in response to shifting political and economic landscapes. By fostering cross-class solidarity, embracing innovative advocacy strategies, and leveraging the power of education and media, class-based activism can remain a potent force for social and political change. The stakes are high, but so is the potential for transformative impact. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your interest in the New Class Order, How England's Social Hierarchy is Evolving, available in all good bookstores. Please like and subscribe. Thank you and God bless.